They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Javon Kinlaw gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
That's right.
Here's the Eagles' new punter for 2021, Aaron Sipos, to punt it away. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And fights through one man. A second nice move. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit. This would be a very long field goal, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. On first down, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The numbers for Sanders last week, 16 carries, 83 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 40 now on second down. Hurts, and that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Hurts. This ball complete to Reagor. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down. They'll run with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? From the gun, it's Hurts. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. No score after one on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not
the
tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal.
They're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah. Get in the end zone first and foremost. But if attempt catch there for a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Alex Singleton, a former Canadian League star, in on the stop. Second down, here's Mostert again. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. It's a second down run with Sanders, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Eagles on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down. Back to throw here. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Back to throw again. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
that's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Johnson. He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will make it 6-0. So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now back to throw. And this one's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's caught by Sanders. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Catch made by Fulgham. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I'm trying to understand.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. And that's complete to Sanders. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Reagor, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with